In this video, I'm going to talk about solitude abroad because it isn't just loneliness, and when you stop running from it, it can actually teach you who you are. Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome back to my channel. When I arrived in Vietnam, I knew there would be an adjustment period, but knowing something and actually living it, those are two completely different things. I thought I had it figured out, new country, fresh start, join some meetups, make friends, fill the calendar. But instead, I found myself choosing solitude intentionally, staying in, sitting with my thoughts instead of drowning them out. And it was really uncomfortable at first because for so long I didn't allow myself to be in that position. So in this video, I want to talk about how to handle that feeling of solitude abroad, how to turn it into something that helps you grow instead of something that drags you down. I'm not going to give you some generic advice, just real things that worked for me. And hopefully they will work for you too. When you move abroad, no one really prepares you for how much your world changes. You leave behind the places and people that made you feel like you. The friends who knew your past, the routines that gave your days rhythm, everything that used to feel automatic now requires thought. Your old support system is gone and your new one isn't built yet. And in that in between space, loneliness finds its way in. And when you stop running from it, something changes. Being alone starts feeling like something that you actively choose, not something that happened to you. The real growth is learning to tell the difference between loneliness and solitude, because one comes from disconnection and the other one comes from alignment. And trust me, I don't have a magic formula, but here are a few things that truly helped me when solitude started to feel heavy instead of peaceful. If you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing my channel. Give it a thumbs up and share it with friends or family. Now, let's get back to the video. One of the most powerful ways is to build tiny routines that ground you. Not big plans, just small, consistent habits. When you move abroad, you lose your old anchors, work schedules, social rhythms, familiar routines. And if you don't create new ones, your day starts bleeding into each other. So it is important to have some structure. Wake up at the same time, go to the same cafe every morning, take a walk on the same route, and over time, these small repetitions start to feel like home. It doesn't have to be in a rigid way, but with enough structure to keep you disciplined. You will recognize faces and people start recognizing you. The restaurant owner who remembers your order, the neighbor who says good morning every day, and those small connections matter more than you think. And the second one, this is really important, is to move your body. Your mental states follow your physical state. When your body is stagnant, your thoughts tend to spiral. You can swim, walk, go to the gym, do some yoga, even just stretching at home. The point isn't fitness, it's movement, breaking the mental loop and creating energy again. So find one form of movement that resonates better with you. The third one, check in with yourself and write it out. Solitude should be a choice, not a shield. Ask yourself regularly, am I choosing to be alone right now, or am I just hiding? Sometimes you might catch yourself retreating when someone tries to talk with you, or declining invitations, not because you genuinely want to be alone, but because you are scared or feel like you don't belong. That's isolation talking, not solitude. There's a difference between needing space and avoiding connection out of fear. And when you are feeling confused or stuck, try to write it out. It might feel weird at first, but grab a notebook or even your phone and dump everything out. Set a timer for 5 minutes and write whatever's in your head, whatever is in your mind. Don't edit, don't judge, just get it out. Some of those thoughts and perceptions will end up being useless, but some of it will become clear when you see it on paper. The fourth thing, make space for yourself. You can let this quieter chapter of your life, this solitude, be something powerful. I know there's a lot of noise inside our heads, And much of it comes from old patterns, social expectations, and family conditioning. Those voices may have stopped you from doing things differently, from taking risks, or simply from being yourself. Maybe it's time for you to actually sit with yourself and reflect on what still serves you and what no longer does, and to allow yourself to explore, to experiment, to grow into a new version of who you are without worrying about how others might judge it, and let go of everything that no longer adds value to your life. When you do that, you create space for something new, something more aligned, and you create space to grow. And maybe this is the hardest one. Stop living in two places at once. You love your friends and family, you think about them a lot, but here's what you might notice. The more you think about whether they are thinking about you, whether they miss you, whether you're being forgotten, the less present you are in your actual life here. It's like having one foot in your old world and one foot in the new one. And that's not balance, that's just being stuck. So it is important to practice gentle detachment. Set specific times to call home. Limit how often you scroll through what everyone's doing back there. You're not picking one life over the other. You're just giving yourself permission to live fully where you are. Because when you try to live in two places at once, you're not really anywhere. Living abroad is one of the most fulfilling experiences that you can have. But it also asks you to rebuild yourself from the ground up. One day you will look around and realize that what once felt foreign now feels like home. So if you are in a quiet season, maybe abroad, maybe just in life, I hope this reminds you that solitude can be a gift, not a gap. And at the end of the day, you are the one person that you can escape from. So you might as well get to know yourself properly. And if you take anything from this video, let it be this. Silence isn't empty. It's full of answers if you are brave enough to listen. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon. So it is important to practice gentle One day you will look around, not because I was broken or anti-social. And if you don't create new ones, you're me dá vontade de rir. Please consider subscribe. Loneliness can find its way.